By the way, I have some exciting news about the woman you just helped.
I thought this place would feel like a graveyard, but it's worse. No one's resting in peace around here.
Why do you have a nice... rebuilding you. The bombing was months ago and the site is supposed to be under repair. Dodgy as fuck.
Enough chatter. What am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
I definitely heard something.
This is it. The signal is coming from this Spiderbot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Torn to pieces. How did you get here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relay to the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Got it.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back to you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
So Clan Kelly was involved in the bombings.
No, the Kellys aren't in this alone. I have done enough handoffs in my day to know when I see one.
First a spider, and now Webb. What I want to know is who's doing the spinning. Could their contact be part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, we need to figure out who was controlling the spider bot.
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
So the police watched it all happen. Well, I guess that's more than they usually do.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
And how am I supposed to see it? Do you have a quantum tunnel in your bag of tricks?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good idea.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Got it.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
Zero Day's signature.
There, hurry. We've got other deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? Shut it. We're all on need to know.
So Zero Day was using a bunch of groups to pull off the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spider-Bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
So the police were after the real bombers and kept their identity from the public. Why?
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
In the history of London ever agreed on anything. You could not get 98% of Londoners to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog.
Albion's taken over the whole station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Not a fan of cops, but I'll take them over Lorenta soldiers.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
I want the target
Keep
now.
looking. He's got to be here somewhere.
Moving on. No one's here.
Degenerate! I'm not touching this. Terminating the search. Form the area. There's a hacker above.
All clear. Moving on. Get off me! Help me! Thank you so much. They could be anywhere.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Exactly. Is that our favorite Spider-Bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of Spider-Bot from the Tone bombing site.
Don't suppose you could identify the last user.
Navigate the Spider-Bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Fine, I'm on it.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This Spider-Bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. Every fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the state police force would have. Well, who knows how long? Right, never go away. That's about it. Don't help our at our
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent part.
Got it.
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
Look for whoever's hacking us here.
Let's do this quietly.
Check your doors and corners.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Secret location. Sounds like another breadcrumb on the trail. I say we go deeper into the woods.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Out, now!
The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Say what you want. It's a good place to avoid prying eyes.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Any way in?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Someone's built themselves an off-the-books cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
and their dedication led them straight to the Tone bombing. Question is, why?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
So Albion's working with Clan Kelly. How do the worst scum always end up in bed together?
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Not DedSec's style to sit back while people are being taken off the streets. We need to act.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
The silver lining is we know he's still in the country. No one's taking deportees from the UK. They'll be stuck somewhere in the EPC.
I sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Suspect just breached the checkpoint.
Negative. No sign of the target yet. target. Ending pursuit, over.
Someone around here wants to speak with you. Pushing the location now.
I'm with DedSec. How can we help?
God, really? I thought you might be interested in my date last night.
Sounds like a good time.
Not like that. He was just this normal man, very arrogant, spoke about how he can expense whatever he wants because he has dirt on his boss.
And why is this supposed to be interesting?
Because he works for Jack Heath, CEO of Evangeline's auction house. Heath could interest you. Many of his clients are literal criminals. I expect him to be one too. So this dirt my date's got, it's likely something serious.
Is it worth another date?
Can't. I met him on Puller, and he has already changed his preferences. I'm not his type anymore. He's all yours.
Time to investigate.
It seems our man Gareth Hendricks updates his preferences nearly every day. Right now, he's looking for a professional getaway driver.
Huh?
He must want a thrilling criminal romance. I mean, I get it. I once had a fling with the North Macedonian botnet. We'll need to find someone who fits the bill. I found someone who matches Hendrix's preferences. Pushing you their location now.
Check the surroundings.
I would never do this. Few more minutes and then
Next time. There won't be a next time. I'm not taking this bullshit anymore.
Hey, chill out.
Ah, I thought you were Albion. Good thing you're not. I was about to teach them not to hassle me all day.
Maybe you should start at the beginning. What's wrong?
I get stopped every single time I go through one of those checkpoints now. It's not normal. I have a clean record. I think someone is making false reports about me on CTOS.
Yeah, probably. You, know anyone with a grudge?
Hard to say. People don't need to be honest to your face when they can betray you with an app. Can you hack into the system and find out who's behind this? Do this and I will owe you a favor. Trust me, this is a good thing for you.
Okay. Leave it to us. So, what are we thinking?
We have a CTOS backdoor already, but all the reports are anonymized. If you want to know who's targeting our friend, get me a hard line into a government server.
Better get that data then. Give me the coordinates. I'm here.
The server is there somewhere. Once you're hooked up, we can see exactly where the false reports are coming from.
I'm all over it.
Doing something.
Fuck's sake. Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply could result in extreme
That's awesome! You want me to bring the hammer down? I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
That was Albion's automated propaganda hub you've thrown a spanner into. Ostensibly for broadcasting safety notifications to nearby optics, really all it does is bombard them with propaganda. Or rather, it did.
Lady Smash wants a kiss! Ooh, that's sexy!
Sign of him yet. One way or another.
Moving elsewhere.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! Lady Smash, you dirty girl! Time for the big guns! And by gun, I mean hammer! I'm hooked in.
The anonymous reports on our friend read like a terrorist's shopping list. Van rental, bulk fertilizer purchase, bulk petrol purchase.
Oh, yeah. That's how you make a car bomb.
Yes, only it can't have been her. The timestamps on these reports don't match our GPS tracking. Someone out there must be about to launch an attack, and they want her to take the fall.
Which means lots of people are gonna go kablooey if we don't stop it. You better analyze those false reports, Bagley. We have to find that car bomb.
I traced the IP back to a known Clan Kelly hideout. That's where we'll find our culprits.
Auto drive now enabled.
auto drive.
I've got a vehicle with a Wi-Fi bomb detonator somewhere on the premises. Get me a link up and I can disable it.
Gotcha.
There's the bomb.
Don't come round here again.
Throw out the target.
Bring on the light show.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Not now, man.
I need I love a hands-on approach.
Oh, this fucking weapon is gonna hit. That's a hit! I saw that. You can't hide.
Boom! Bang!
Let's get some backup!
Right. Your teammate won't be completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
Let's send them a little get-well-soon vengeance, shall we?
What? Not for me. Lay off, you damn drone.
Please, help Albion help you. If you are asked a question by Albion personnel, give a clear and concise answer. If you are given an order, follow it immediately.
Time to power down.
Look lively, people!
Nothing to see here. What's next?
Find him, or it's our asses.
You're up, Bagley.
Disarming it now.
One is found. Go! Area clear. Moving on. Come out!
Nothing so far.
Clear!
Must have given us the slip.
Done. The bomb's dead. The only way it's exploding is if it's hit with another, larger bomb.
Huh. We did it. Nice work.
Now get out of there so we can contact our friend.
Turns out you were right. The Kellys were setting you up on CTOS to take the fall for a car bombing. Luckily, it's been taken care of.
Seriously? I owe you, big time.
DedSec's always looking for more people. You interested?
Yes, I think we'll make a formidable team.